I left Germany, I was at a international yoga conference.
जर्मनी छोड़ने से पहले मैं एक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योग सम्मेलन में था.
And all these people were believing that by physical exercises can become closer to God.
वो लोग ये समझते थे, उनमें से सभी, कि शारीरिक अभ्यास के द्वारा भगवान के और समीप हम पहुंच सकते हैं.
Today I was thinking that just by standing for Radha Pata Sharati, we actually are close to God. We have achieved the goal of yoga just by this darshan.
योग का उद्देश्य हमने पा लिया. सिर्फ राधा पात्र सारथी के लिए जप और कीर्तन करने से आज हम उनके समीप पहुंच गए और इसी से हम भगवान के समीप पहुंच गए.
I was very eager to come this evening here to speak about the glories of the month of Kartik.
तो आज इस शाम को हम यहाँ उपस्थित हैं कि कार्तिक मास के गुणगान के बारे में चर्चा करने के लिए. आप में से सबको हिंदी की आवश्यकता है कि नहीं? कितने लोगों को हिंदी अनुवाद की आवश्यकता है?
That will be easier, that we can cover more in a small time. Yes. So would you like to make the announcement where the translation is sitting?
तो हॉल के इस कोने में अनुवाद होगा हिंदी में. आप में से जिन लोगों को अंग्रेजी समझ में नहीं आती, कृपया उस साइड में आए, वहाँ पे अनुवाद होगा आपका.
First class Hindi. First class Hindi. Yes, please. Hindi संस्था में आपने थोड़ा हिंदी जानता? हिंदी भाषा right side. Yeah. So this evening I will discuss the glories of the month of Kartik and how to observe it. I think it is a very, very important for all of us to become aware of what we can do to improve our bhakti with just a little effort during the month of Kartik. I really want you to pay very close attention, because this might change your whole life in Krishna consciousness. You might actually become full of Krishna conscious bliss and full of so many good things like bhakti. Your kleshas, material problems might disappear just by following, doing a few simple things to follow the month of Kartik. It will be very good. I will naturally request all of you to switch off your mobile phones, especially those who sit next to a microphone. times. There was once a very good king who on his birthday would release all the prisoners from their prison. They just had to say, I will be a good citizen. And they were released on the birthday of this king. In much the same way, Lord Krishna has created a special time, the month of Kartik, which according to some started last Ekadasi, a few days ago, and according to others will start on the 19th with the rising of the full moon. He created this month so that all of those poor conditioned souls who have been in the samsaric cycle can be easily released from their pain, from many lifetimes, many births and deaths. This month of Kartik has been proclaimed in the Padma Purana and in the Mathura Mahatmya as the single most beneficial month. It is said, just like the devotees like Lord Damodar, they also like the Damodar Masa, months of Damodar, which is at Kartik time. Why do devotees of Krishna like Lord Damodar so much? They like this form of Krishna so much because in this form Lord Krishna agrees to be bound by the love of his devotees. We can see when we enter the temple room that between the altar of Radha Parthasharati and Lord Ram there is a little cottage. It looks like the house of a simple cowherder. And this cottage is representing the dwelling place of Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. Once Krishna, who remembered that he was Ram in the previous life, thought, I have not sufficiently rewarded the monkeys who fought for me, bringing Sita back. Let me steal some yogurt for them, some butter. and with this intention, he broke open the yogurt pots and butter pots and distributed its content to the many monkeys of Vrindavan. When the monkeys had all received their reward, Krishna heard his mother coming close, and he started to run. But Mother Yashoda saw little footprints of butter, and she knew they are my Chota Bola. Chota Bola Krishna has run. And she followed like a detective these footprints. And she thought, when she was finally able to catch Krishna, my God, if he's a child, he is stealing butter, what if he grows up? Then he will steal ox carts. Or maybe bulls and cows. I have to take care that his character is developing in the right way. I must punish him to create a strong idea that stealing is bad. So she took a little stick and was about to beat Krishna. Krishna was crying. He was sad that his mother was so angry that she was wanting to beat him. And he cried, his whole little chest was shaking. Tears came from his lotus eyes and washed the black mascara which came all over him. Mother, put away the stick, put away the stick. So Mother Yashoda understood, my little boy is too much afraid of the stick. He might get a childhood trauma. This is also not good. So she decided to punish Krishna by taking a rope and binding him around his belly. But you know, whenever she tried to close the rope and bind the rope, it was by 2 inches too small. So she got a new rope, brought it to the first rope. But when she tried to bind Krishna, again 2 inches too short. She brought all the rope from Braj together. This is a lot. It was so much rope, it could fit one time around Delhi. So much rope. But no matter how much she tried, the rope remained always 2 inches too short. And the friends of Yashoda said, Yashoda, this does not work. Give up your plan to try to bind your child. But Yashoda said, no, I'm his mother. I must see the extent of his belly, how big his belly is. It's important for sewing cloth and so on. Such a huge belly. So when Krishna saw that his mother was determined to bind him, he allowed himself to be bound. This Leela, devotees like to hear again and again, because it shows that if we want to grasp Krishna, catch Krishna, it's not possible. But if Krishna, who is Bhakta Vatsala, likes to be caught by his devotee, that is very easy. This is the central motto, the central motive, the central theme of the month of Kartik. Krishna likes to be caught by his devotees. And only fools and atheists will not take this opportunity to get Lord Krishna, to please Lord Krishna. So what is the power of this month? And how to observe this month in a simple way will be the subject matter of this class. Are you interested to hear this? I think we all came to Krishna consciousness because we want to have Krishna in our heart. We want to catch him there. We want to put him there. We want to be conscious of Krishna and always be together with Krishna. Yumang pasyanti sarvata. Krishna says, he who sees me everywhere is always together with me and never separated. So I will now talk about this a little. It will be brief. Please stay, and you must give me one promise. I need your full attention for about 23 to 25 minutes. This is possible?
Yes.
You will try your best?
Yes.
I came all the way from Germany just to give this class. You must listen. Huh? Huh? Krishna. In the scriptures it says, this is from Chaitanya Charitamrita, one should follow auspicious vows or vratas like the Kartik vrata. One of the most important vratas which are there are many vratas. You could fast, the ISKCON vrata is there. But of all these different vratas, ISKCON vrata, so many vratas, husband and wife vratas, marriage vrata, brahmachari vrata, so many vratas. Satya vrata, that you only speak the truth, is one type of vrata. The king of all these vratas is to observe the month of Kartik, especially in Vrindavan Dham. Prabhupada says there is a specific program for temple worship of Lord Damodar in his Damodar form. And he says, just as Lord Damodar is very dear to devotees, this month is also very dear. So it is said this month should celebrate Lord Damodar, who was caught by Mother Yashoda, and there is a special temple program to do this. And you can see in our Radhapata Sharati Mandir, already the setup is there for this special temple program. And you will see this house of Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj in Vrindavan. Only during this time it has been constructed for this specific purpose, and when the month is over, it will be taken away. A very specific program is there. It says devotional service during this Urja Vrata, Kartik Vrata, Urja Vrata, Damodar Vrata, same thing, is especially recommended to be performed in Mathura. And then the Padma Purana explains that Krishna very easily gives to his servants material happiness. You want it, you can get it. Krishna also very easily gives to his servants moksha. If you asked him for this, and you are a servant of Krishna, he will give you material happiness, sukha, and moksha. But he will not easily give bhakti, because if devotees have bhakti, they can bind Lord Krishna. They can dominate over him. They can control him. Please let us understand Krishna's mind. Krishna says, well, if they want, their servants can get material happiness and moksha. But I'm very careful in giving them bhakti, because if I give them bhakti, they can control me. Imagine our temple president, Rupa Manohar. Mohan Rupa, even better, Mohan Rupa. He would say, my dear congregation, there is one secret. If you do this and this, I will become your slave, and you can sell me in the marketplace. And everything I have, all my devotees, you will get. And you will get my crown or my turban. then he would give a secret, but he would not give this secret very easily. Do you think you would give a secret of yours easily, which will allow everyone who knows this secret to have control over you? No, you will be very, very, very careful to give. Imagine I have a secret, and if I would tell it to you, you would have power. You would say, Maharaj, if I tell you a secret to the President of India, you will not get a visa extension. Then I will not give you the secret, which then I would say, oh, don't tell it, I will give you rasagulas. Don't tell it. Because I'm very careful to not be controlled by the President of India or anyone, or the person whom I give this secret. So Krishna says the secret to get him, to control him, to have power over him is bhakti, love. This was Yashoda's secret. Yogis can never catch Krishna. Not possible. But Yashoda could say, hey Krishna, come here. And Krishna will come. Nanda Maharaj says, hey Krishna, bring your father the wooden chappals. And Krishna comes with the wooden chappals. Yashoda can say, oh, Kanai, lift this table. And then little Kanai will come and try to lift. Although he can lift all the universes, he will make this not possible. I cannot lift the table. He is so much controlled by the love of his devotees. So, the Padma Purana says Krishna doesn't give, Krishna gives material happiness and moksha, but that which can control him, the bhakti, he gives not to everyone. He only gives it like this. However, if the devotees perform Kartik Vrata in Mathura, pure bhakti is easily given to them. And in the Mathura Mahatma, it says, you don't need much qualifications. Even if there is an insincere person, how do we call an insincere person in Hindu? Cheater. Who's not sincere. Who's not serious. Casual. Lari-fari. Nonsense. Huh? Liar. Nalaya. Acha. Nalaya. Some Nalaya person. Sounds like Noida. Nalaya. Listen carefully. Even Nalaya persons. Nalaika. Even Nalaika persons are easily awarded or given the Lord's personal service if they perform the regulative principles during the month of Kartik within Mathura. The regulative principles of devotional service. One time, a devotee came to Srila Prabhupada. He said, Prabhupada, the month of Kartik is coming. How do I observe the month of Kartik? Do you want to know? Yes? Yes? Good. Puja, brother, he said. Srila Prabhupada answered with a smile. Chant 24 hours a day for 1 month, Hare Krishna. No eating, no sleeping. Then he smiled and laughed. Can you do it? He said like this. Prabhupada was saying in a joking way that it means we can chant the holy name extra. That will be very good. Yes. It is said, they who after properly bathing worship Lord Damodar in Mathura during the month of Kartik attain forms like Lord Krishna. If you worship Krishna in his form of Damodar during this month, you will actually attain your original spiritual form in which you can associate with Lord Krishna in devotional service. This is how powerful the worship of the month of Kartik is. And it says, even if you do not know the proper mantras, even if you do not know all the offerings, and even if you do not know how to properly follow all the rules, if you worship the Lord during the Kartik time, the Lord considers you his true devotee. You might, and it is said, the perfect atonement. How do we say atonement here? Yes. The perfect atonement to purify the sins of a lifetime. All the sins which you did before you came to Krishna consciousness is this. Worship Lord Damodar in Mathura during Kartik. All holy places and all holy rivers, all the streams, all the lakes will come during the Kartik month to the area of Vrindavan. So this is the Padma Purana also says, only fools will not worship Lord Krishna during the month of Kartik, because the result is so high. Now, some of you who have listened very carefully have seen that many of the quotations which we have read today said you must worship Lord Damodar during the month of Kartik. Where? In Mathura, Vrindavan. Now you might think, what is with us here in Delhi? We are 156 kilometers away from Vrindavan. Should we go to Vrindavan during the month of Kartik to obtain the full blessings of the month? We are giving every year after the month of Kartik retreats or big pravachans in Govardhan and Vibhashana, and Krishna Priyaji has come to some. You can ask him and interview him about the quality of these programs. When we were preparing to invite the whole world to come to our retreats, we received many questions. The question was, can I become Krishna conscious also outside of the holy Dham? And the answer is no. But what is the holy Dham? Holy Dham can mean a specific location like Vrindavan Dham. But holy Dham can also mean a place which is installed by a pure devotee of Lord Krishna, where there is constant worship of Lord Krishna going on, like a temple. I remember Prabhupada once wrote us in Germany, when you are in the German temple in Berlin, Berlin is German town, or Hamburg, you are not in Berlin or you are not in Hamburg. No? No, you are actually in the spiritual world. He said like this. He said, our temples are not in the material world. They are in Vaikuntha. They are in the spiritual world. So, if you now, how to worship the Lord? If you can, minimum quantity is you should every day offer the Lord a lamp, little light. And this is one way in which you can follow the Kartik Vrata. There's a story in one of the Puranas about some drunken people. They were drinking wine outside of Vrindavan, and they thought it is better if we have some light in the night, then we can see our drunken faces and the happy smiles. So they put a stick, and on top they put a deep, just to see their happy. Oh, Patel Bhai, you look very happy, Shamaji. Yes, the wine is very good. So they were drinking like friends and frivolous. Then one Shamaji got the idea. We are birds. Oh, very good idea. So they took their chatters and like birds, they were very drunken, too much wine. They were running around the pole with the light and going, we are very nice birds. Because, my dear devotees, it was the month of Kartik. Although they were insincere people, insincere? Yes, this word. Huh? But they worshipped by putting a lamp on a stick, and they were going around a parikram, crazy parikram, bird parikram. When they died, they developed their four-armed form and went back to Vaikuntha. So powerful. Yeah, I hope you will not do this. Oh, this is a good program for me. No, you're a devotee. This is not your program. It shows just how powerful the month of Kartik is. Offer a light. If even insincere people like that derived so much benefit, how much is the benefit for those who follow sincerely? Now I will tell you a secret. Why is Krishna so happy if someone follows the month of Kartik? This month, Lord Krishna has given to the one who's most dear to him. Do you know who that is? Srimati Radharani. Yes. One of Radharani's, Srimati Radharani's many names is therefore Kartika Devi. Kartika Devi, yes, the goddess of the Kartik month. Once it so happened that Radha had made an appointment with Krishna in one of the many kunjas of Vrindavan. Srimati Radharani had personally with her own hand decorated these kunj with very fragrant yasmin flowers, maliti flowers, to give pleasure to Lord Krishna. But Krishna came very late. The moment Krishna came, Srimati Radharani took some golden wine and bound Krishna. You have come too late, now you are my prisoner, that you cannot go anywhere. And Krishna said, oh, Radhe, please forgive me. Mother Yashoda had organized a festival for me, and I just could not come earlier. So Radha smiled. Whatever you say, but I'm binding you. And this shows how Radha has bound Krishna with a wine. How do we say wine? Golden plant. Lata, a golden lata. And Krishna never, he says, I will break all the ropes, all the iron chains, everything, but I will never break the rope of love. Krishna is the prisoner of Yashoda. Krishna is the prisoner of Radha. Therefore, Radha Damodar, Radha Damodar. She has bound her. And because Krishna likes, and therefore Krishna has given Radharani, you will be in charge of this wonderful month which celebrates our love. And therefore this month I will give special Shakti to this month. And anyone who does even a little service will please me. However, I have one request and suggestion. I hope Rupa Mohan, almost, now only needs to change. Mohan Rupa will not be angry with me, but I will say, just to be sure that the month of Kartik works, if it is possible, just come for one day to Vrindavan. Do the Kartik light to Lord Krishna in Vrindavan. And then you may come. Maybe over the weekend, you're congregational devotees, you're rich and you have vehicles. You can just come do the Kartik Vrata on a Saturday, rise for Mangal Arati on this Sunday and return by some transportation. Because this is a great chance. So many of us have tried so much to get Krishna Bhakti, but when we look in our heart, not so good. So many material desires. On the month of Kartik, if you sincerely worship, either in Delhi or Vrindavan, great results are waiting for you. Great results. Now, how do you best worship in the month of Kartik? One must is to offer the light to Lord Damodar. Best in the temple, but if you cannot make it every day to the temple, have a nice picture of Radha Damodar or the Sharati or Damodar, small Damodar, at your home and with your family, offer an arti. Every day you should make, if possible, this vrata. Every day I will worship the Lord. It takes only 3, 4, 5 minutes. You should, while you offer the light, sing either Namamishvaram Sachinandan Rasat Kundalam Gokule Rajamanam Shohabiyo Rukalatavamanam Aram Krishna Madhyanta Gorukrishna. Yes. This you can sing every, or Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Very, very good. Then, this is minimum. Offer a light and sing to the Lord. Now from there you can go to other practices. But remember, even if you cannot remember all these practices, the mercy of the Lord will be with you. But try to be sincere in doing this. Try to do something special. There can be many more things you can do. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has described. It's good if you rise during the Brahma Muhurta, take your snan at that time already. This is called tapasya. And then start your day with a little worship of Lord Damodar, a little arati or something. I always offer a stick of incense because the light should be ideally offered in the evening, not in the morning. You can do, but it's better in the evening. And then, during this time of the month of Kartik, you can do something special for Krishna. You can say, for instance, oh, I chant every day 16 rounds, but let me make these rounds like this. I chant my rounds praying, understanding this is my chance to get the mercy of Radha and Krishna. Like this you should chant, my chance to get the mercy of Krishna. When you come to the last round of the 16 rounds, you should understand, now I will chant to really convince Radha and Krishna that I'm really serious. Hare Krishna, really serious. When you come to the last mantra of your 16 rounds, then you should really chant this last mantra with the idea, I want to please Radha and Krishna. And when you come to the last hari of that last mantra, okay, then you should feel, in case I have not convinced Krishna, Radha or Hara is most merciful, so I take all my energy to chant it. Hare, Hare! Yes. And then you can start another 16 rounds like this. But the idea is try to chant with your japa, try to make it good japa. Huh? This is my chance to get the mercy of Radha and Krishna. You will get this. A lot of what it is called Paraka and Taraka Shakti. Taraka Shakti means that what liberates you from sinful reactions, that is there in the month of Kartik, very strong. And then Paraka Shakti means that Shakti which pulls you to Krishna. It's invested by the Lord in this month, which is there, and it fades for you. I request you, you have now, today is, what number? What day? 17th. So 19 it starts. Here in Delhi we start tomorrow, 18th. So when you go to bed, before you go to bed, please think a little bit what you can do extra. Something extra you should do. Not what you always do. When I was coming to the Delhi temple, I got one upadesh from the billboard. How do we call it? Billboard? Boarding. Holding. It says, insanity or craziness means to continue doing the same things and expecting different results. Holding uvacha. Holding uvacha. Well, I thought it's a good definition. I do the same thing, but somehow everything will change. No. So please, you do something extra for the pleasure of Radha, Shishirada. Do you think you can do this? Simplest thing is what? Deep. Yeah, often. How often? Every day. When you cannot come to the temple, then what will you do? Home, if you know everything. Yeah. Please do. Please don't be lazy for your spiritual life. Such benefit. Even the get back to Godhead, such benefit. What do you think, Mukunda Datta? Great benefit, a good thing. It's a very good thing. Mukunda Datta has given his statement. It's a good thing. Yeah. So, my dear devotees, I will say something personal now to you. Since more than 25 years, I'm doing every year month of Kartik. No one can, I'm preaching all year, but month of Kartik, I have to go. I have to go to Vrindavan. I have to do something for the pleasure. Because I know I'm trying and trying, but the heart is sometimes like a piece of coal. When you want to wash coal, more black things come, more black things come. We all know this, isn't it, Mukunda Datta? We are trying, but better not talk about it in public. We all have our secrets. Secret means coal secret. Coal, black coal. Yes. Month of Kartik is our chance. Because extra kripa is there. Therefore, it's the best of all months and devotees who like Krishna like this month most. I will end here. I thank you very much. Just please raise our hands in the sky and lovingly say, Jai Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram. Yeah. Let us just do 3 German minutes kirtan. 3. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare